Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about the advantages of being a freelancer. The first thing comes to my mind is you are free of location. Like, you can work wherever you want. I mean, there are different type of freelance work, so of course you can still be a freelancer, but you need to go to different type of studios. But my way, and especially like this year, like recent years, it's very common to work from far, from distance, from home, from this common working spaces. Anyway, like from online you can work with many clients, many companies, let's say. So the first thing comes to my mind is like being free of location. And the second thing is being free of time. Like, you're not totally free. Of course, you have all the responsibilities. You have the project that you need to catch the deadlines. You have a lot of meetings going on. You have many requirements to accomplish and everything. But still, like, there are some times, like during the day, you can decide yourself exactly when you want to work and exactly when you want to do other things. Like, for example, right now it's Monday and I came to this seaside, to this nice bay. I can show you a little bit like this. If you come here on weekend, it's full. It's like it's really difficult to find a place to sit. It's difficult to find a spot. But on Monday, of course, it's less people, less crowded. It's more fun. It's more pleasant, more peaceful here. And it doesn't mean that I will not work today at all. I will still work here. I will do some sketches for a client work, but more importantly, I will work in the evening. Some people likes to work during the day, some people likes to work during the evening, during the night even. Like, you don't need to wake up in a certain time for a certain reason. Like, if you don't have a meeting or a deadline, you can just work in the night. Like, that's sometimes what I really like to do because it's more silent and I feel more productive in the night sometimes. So I switched to day and night of like a normal traditional job style, let's say work style, and it suits me better. And another advantage is you also have the control of your time during the year. Normally if you work in a company, you can have like, a couple weeks of holiday a year, let's say 1 month of holidays, I think, as I remember. And you need to take certain holidays in general, certain times. Like in summer you need to take 2 weeks, in winter you need to take one thing around New Year's time. So you don't have the full control, like to do whenever you want to go to a holiday, you go. It's not like that. But in freelance, you decide yourself. Again, being free of location gives you a lot of advantages. Like, you can decide to spend your time a week or a couple weeks in another country, or in a couple months, as soon as you have your workstation with you. And all these advantages were also the reasons that I quit my job a year ago. Like, I was working at design stores in Austria, and I was having a distance relationship with my girlfriend. She was in Poland, I was in Austria, and it's kind of struggle, it's not fun to have a long distance relationship. So thinking about all these advantages, it was really good idea to just quit and focus on freelance work. So this way we can be together with my girlfriend. This way we can travel wherever we want, whenever we want, and this kind of things. Also, another reason to quit my job was like, when you're an employee, you have a salary per month. And it doesn't matter if there are like tons of projects or less projects, doesn't matter how hard you work, you have the same salary. But when you're a freelancer, it will depend on the value you add to your clients. Like, if you work on several projects, if you are able to handle it, you can earn more money. But if you want to just relax, if you want to take it easy, you can work less and you can still earn some certain amount of money. Of course, it's not always only the advantages, because it's also risky. It's not for everyone, I'm aware of this, because you don't know what will happen next month. You don't know what will even happen next week. Maybe you will just not have a client, you will not have more projects, and you need to have savings and you need to control your budget in a different way than having the salary and having the comfort of this. However, if you go back to the advantages, like, I can just show you, actually that's why I'm recording it here. Like, I can just come here during the week. I don't need to come here only on the weekend. And again, I can come here during whenever I want in the year. That's a great feeling, honestly. But also, it shouldn't sound like it's all fun and it's all just pure joy with travel. It's not like being a travel YouTuber style of work. Of course, even this is difficult, by the way. These traveler YouTubers, it sounds like super fun on the videos, but recording all this stuff, carrying all this gear, even it's, I think, kind of job, like a full-time job, what they do. Anyway, I can tell you that there are a lot of responsibilities, because when you have your own clients, you directly talk with them, you decide with them, you manage the project. You also need to consult your clients sometimes, depending on the project. You know more than them, you are maybe the only designer in the project, or sometimes a great team, or sometimes not. For example, we recently started with Frank Stephenson. I'm a freelance designer in Frank Stephenson design team, and it's amazing. It's a whole different experience than having my own client for different projects. With Frank, we work under his vision, and with his clients it's a different way of freelance. But also I have my own clients for different projects, and it's also exciting, and it's also a different type of responsibility, let's say. So at the end, it's really something personal, in my opinion. Like we discussed many times, being a freelancer or being an employee, advantages and disadvantages. To me, I really like my freedom. I really like to make decisions about my own life, about my own time, because I feel also way more efficient. Like when you're an employee and when you have like 40 hours a week work, you don't work it efficiently. I mean, that's what I experienced, at least. Like sometimes you just have coffee, you just chill, you just talk to your colleagues, you spend time on different subjects. But when you are alone, when you are a freelancer, you really feel more responsibility, and every hour you work counts more. Like I'm way more efficient. Like when I work 20 hours a week or 30, whatever, X amount of hours, all these hours are properly productive hours. And when I don't work, I just know it. I don't feel guilty about it. I don't try to, fake it. I don't try to show it like I'm working, but I'm actually not working. My mind is somewhere. It's not like this, because I don't have like a boss to like report every single thing I do. I sometimes work like 1 hour or 2 hours, and then I just chill a little bit, and then I go back to work half an hour, and then I give a break for a couple hours. Like I come here, I just swim a little bit, just enjoy a little bit, and then I go back and work 4 more hours. Yeah, about like this hours stuff, you work actually more than being an employee most of the time, because I have also a lot of email work going on. I have a lot of management, like project management, or managing my own time or everything, or even the finance part of this, the marketing of this also. So there are a lot of things going on that you need to take care more, but I personally enjoy it a lot. Like rather than just designing, also learning this other parts of the business is very important, in my opinion, because then you realize how important or how not important design, depending on the project. Because sometimes designers feel like superstars, like design is the most important thing in the world. Yes, it is important, of course. It adds a lot of value to the product or to the car, whatever. But when you realize how complicated is the business itself, how complicated it is to produce something, and what is going on the background of all these business ideas and developments, you realize that design is, yes, important, but it's just a part of the business. It's not the whole business sometimes. So I just wanted to record kind of like a random video about the advantages of being freelancer, and I wanted to share like a different aspect to my other videos. I'm also curious if you want to learn more about this part of the business, let's say, like if you want to hear more about some advantages or disadvantages of being a freelancer, or I don't know, how to find clients or how to talk with clients or how to manage a project, like the different aspects of design. If you're interested, I would like to record more also on these topics rather than only pure design related subjects. So please let me know on the comments, and give me a like if you like this video, and I hope to see you on the next video.